Good evening, everybody, to another evening of racing. I'm your host, Speed Racer, and finally, somebody who has the game is here to help me. You'll know him well. He's a very beloved guy at Hennessy. Not known for his speed, but known for his kindness, and helpfulness, and admin skills. So let's give a warm welcome to Brian.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm here to enjoy a good night of F1 racing, hopefully.
Yeah. You lost your NASCAR booth virginity, and now you're here in F1 too.
We
try,
didn't have to bring that up.
try to try to both sides. Uh,
Well,
Trust me
I've
though.
got some
Um,
more experience on the F1 side of things than the NASCAR thing, so maybe I can, share some information. I don't know the right word, but we're here.
yeah, and I think you picked the right race for it. We've had some exciting races leading up to this race. It's the second last race of the season, and we're at Brazil, which is it's not one of those tracks where with these brand new cars it's very easy to loop her around and maybe get hit by other cars. So easy to make mistakes, and you don't want to do that. One thing I'm looking at here, just by noticing the field and remembering the points, Clay just took the points lead from Jackson, and Jackson is just straight up not in the lobby right now, 10:02. So I don't know
I
if he.
heard that Jackson was watching football tonight.
So with Jackson watching football, and Tiger's way too far back. He would have to have a 20 race schedule to even. So let's just look at the driver standings while I'm talking about them. So Clay Sprang's at 162 points. Jackson Heltman's in second at 157. So there's that 5 point gap. Jackson with more wins, but Clay with more consistency. So if Jackson were to show up, I think he'd have a shot. But with no Jackson and Clay already having a 5 point lead, this is not looking good for Jackson.
So it looks like, in theory, now this is a very deep theory. If Clay wins this race, that puts him at a 30-point gap. So that means he would win
The
the championship
championship.
tonight.
Yes.
Now, if he finishes second, that's 18 points, I think, if my math is right.
Yep.
So Jackson would technically still have a chance if he were to win the next race and Clay not score points.
Absolutely. And with a smaller field, it seems as if almost everybody who finishes this race is going to get points. So, not too bad. Uh, as we enter qualifying here, I don't really know what to expect from this field for qualifying. I haven't seen Ronnie Mack in a while, or at least don't recognize the name. I like Core. Somebody new from the NASCAR side is trying out the Formula One. Interested to see how he'll run in that McLaren. Of course, Logan Ames here. Wormule and the Soaps, the Mercedes guys are here. Allen is here. And of course, the man, the myth, the legend, Furchinator is also here.
Nice. So it looks like we got 11 people, so there's going to be one lone driver that doesn't score any points. I
and,
feel
and,
sorry for them.
and you don't want to be that guy.
No, you don't want to be that guy.
Trust me, pal. You're not that guy. As it appears,
Furch is out on track.
there are a few cars out on track super early. Looks like the first one is, in fact, all right, Core. But he's
As he
going to
lets Logan through.
back off, and yeah, he's going to let Logan aim through.
Now, he might be using this. Oh, no, he dropped too far back. I was going to say he might be using it as a tactic, use the toe a little bit and see if he can get a better lap time, but looks like he's fallen out of that.
Yeah, some drivers approach qualifying very differently. They fall behind somebody and try and get a tow. They wait a little bit, let some rubber get laid down. They go out early. Um, all this depends. Personally, I want to be Logan Aim, kind of out and about by myself.
See, you got an 18-minute qualifying session. So what I would do is go out, as soon as you can, right off the rip, put a little extra fuel in and put some laps down, kind of use it as a banker time. And then later in the run, once the rubber's down, once the track's a little bit grippier, go out with a fresh set of tires, low fuel, try to put that one lap in just to get yourself up farther up the grid.
Indeed. Some guys in this field are really weird lately, and I've seen guys put no laps in at all, which to me is crazy because you got 18 minutes, put out one lap, and some don't.
Yeah, that's a weird strategy.
As you watch Logan work through this part, I feel like Sector 2, this track, is definitely going to be the toughest. There's a lot of loop around potential for sure, and it's also going to be part where some guys who are faster will make up a lot of time. Some guys who are slower will lose a lot of time.
It's going to be interesting to see what kind of laps they put down in qualifying. I'd be expecting 107s, as Ronnie Mac's around in Sector 2. I would be expecting, 106s, 107s, Logan with a 109. It's a good banker lap. I think Ronnie Mac was just trying to push himself a little bit too much in Sector 2 there and got a little more of the curb than what he wanted to. As Allen is disqualified for blocking the pit lane. So that's gonna hinder him a lot. Movements through the grass. All sorts of activities going on right now.
Allen DSQ.
Furchinator cutting the entire first and second corner, now in the grass. I don't know what's going on right now. There is cars all over the place.
I'm not sure what the strategy behind that is. Slap's not even going to be close. And everybody else is in the garage except for Lamp. We're not sure if this is Kluka or not. Just so everybody knows.
It's Lamp. We're going to refer to him as Lamp.
He's Lamp.
He is Lamp. Yes. As he comes into the pit lane. As Furchinator is getting reset onto track, trying to cut it, I don't know. Just gonna ignore him.
We do that from time to time with certain people.
As it looks like we got a couple more people coming back onto track. Electric's coming out for the first time.
Lamp has decided that this isn't it for him.
Lamp has retired from session. As I have fruit flies flying around me. Movement is parked in the infield.
Mason? No, that's Wormule. He's going to be pitting. Yeah. Movement spinning. That's probably not helpful for that tire. Now, where's Core? Oh, he's just starting his outlap.
Yeah, so I think as Movement's doing donuts right now, okay, we're just going to go to Electric here, coming around Movement.
Yeah, that's the guy I went to too.
I think he's the closest to starting a lap right now.
Yeah, he is. Everybody else is just about to be in the exit to pit road. He's already beginning his lap.
Be interested to see what Electric can put down, because he's fairly competitive in most races. Just not had the luck sometimes.
Yeah.
As Movement retires from session.
Last week, Electric DNF'd. You know he's going to want to have a better performance than that.
It's an interesting helmet he has for an AlphaTauri, not gonna lie. Kind of looks like a Mercedes helmet to me.
He was purple through the first sector.
Lamp has left the session.
Interesting. Oh,
Electric.
That's not good. That's not good.
Let's hope he stays out of the way, because we got a couple of McLarens coming around right now.
Mm-hmm. Think, alright, Core is the first guy past him. That it is. Curious to see what lap he puts down.
Yeah, after Thursday night or last night's showing in the Xfinity cars, I have a strong feeling he's going to be a contender here in F1 too.
He's purple through the second sector. He's got 9 seconds to get to that start finish line. Oh, he's going to get it. For sure. 107.8.
Wow.
Quarter
2 seconds faster, almost 2 seconds faster than second place right now.
Been in Hennessy for about a week, and he's making us all look like a joke. 20 seconds faster than electric. What a joke.
Clay is out on track now. Your points leader.
Potential champion. .27. Not purple, so he's slower than Core for right now. And it looks like he's decided, you know what, I agree with speed for once. Don't think he's watching, but he
I had the points up, and then I changed tabs on my Discord. Okay. I don't see the third place runner either. I don't see Killer here tonight.
Fancy pants and you're changing tabs.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Just trying to get information, man. That's what I'm here for.
Electric, meanwhile, he put up a 109.3. That puts him in P2 for now. Curious to see what Clay's lap actually is. It's a yikers on Ikers.
126. Banker lap. This will be the one.
Looking like AIM will be a little slow compared to his first lap.
Oh, he's coming into the pits.
Mm-hmm.
I think Electric's probably going to go into the pits now. He's got 2 laps on those softs, so I think Clay is the only one out right now.
For sure.
Looking like Clay's having a good lap going here. It's going to be interesting to see if he can go purple through Sector 2. Oh, and he spins it! Logan Aim has left the session.
And Core, he's going to go for another lap. Saying, you know what? I think I can do better.
Clay is in the pits. So yeah, Wormel's out on track, and so is Alright, a light Core.
I just say Core.
I'm just gonna call him 42.
Okay.
Worm right now with a 110. If he can get a clean lap here, should be quicker.
He has a name, you know. He's not just a number.
Well, I get confused sometimes.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, it looks like that lap might be not counted. I don't know if do they run strict or do they run regular corner cutting?
I think they run, I don't know, to be honest with you.
If they're running strict, I don't think this lap's going to be counted for Worm.
Is the map red?
No.
Well, then it's counting.
Okay. Because he was 4 tires off of that second corner. It'll be interesting to see here where this Sector 2 holds up. Not quite purple.
I think he's just
From
gonna.
DRS.
Oh, pretty fast
It's
though.
faster. 109.2, second place. He's coming
Hugh
up the line
Electric
now.
Scott, 142. He's not even worth noting.
Ooh, electric.
I'm curious to see what Core is going to put up, but he seems to have slowed down as well.
Yeah, 119. I don't think he may have made a mistake. I'd be interested to see whether or not Masopes puts a lap down because he hasn't even gone out on track yet.
Soaps has announced that he and Heredia will be starting from the rear.
Interesting strategy. That worm coming through again. Yeah, this is definitely just an in lap. Electric looks to begin his next hot lap.
I think if Clay finishes out this lap, he can get top 5, but I'm not sure if he thinks it's
Purple
worth
for
it.
a light. Sector 2. He's going faster again. 107.6.
108.1 for Clay. Not quite a 107.6, but P2.
You know, a light is really impressing me.
And electric spins, I'd hope.
Like, it's a shame that he didn't start the season in the NASCAR portion and this F1 portion.
Yeah.
I think he could have been a factor in both championships.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't known him for no more than 2 weeks, so. I think he's going to need to show me a little bit more than Iowa, Kansas, and Darlington to show me that he's truly
For sure.
title contender. He's going to show me a little bit more than Brazil qualifying, but I mean, he's definitely shown some speed, so.
Being on pole is one thing, though. Will he be able to hack a strategy out?
Soaps, my brother in Christ, thank you for the invite, but
I'm already here.
I'm already here. Shout out to him. Mercedes owner, P10. Now it's decided that he's not going to run a lap in qualifying, but he feels the need to invite me. Looks like that's Wormule heading out for another lap. Furt just said peace out. Furch must be happy with P6. Worm, though, not happy with P3. He's going to try and go for it. Not sure why I would burn ERS there on an outlap. Brian?
Interesting strategy.
Yeah.
I don't know if... because I know in time trial it's just automatic. So I don't know if in this it's just set to one thing or if he can actually change it because I haven't done an actual race in a long time. But if you can actually change it, I definitely wouldn't burn it on the outlap until the end.
There's a setting online where you can turn it to automatic or manual. It's completely up to the driver. I'm almost 100% sure Worm has it on manual though. So
Yeah, if you have it on manual, I don't see the benefit because you're not going to have a lot to use now for this next lap. Yeah, he is taking the long way around here, trying to get more straight line speed going into this lap.
I think his strategy is...
Clay, 108.1. Do you already have that?
Yeah.
Yes,
He's had it for a moment.
Sorry, I thought it was 107 and 109.
No.
think he's stuck. I think he's stuck.
Mate, just return it. Mate, just return the garage. Just return it.
Let the
No.
tow trucks pick it up, retire from session. Disqualified.
Oh. Worm.
But now his car's unstuck, so that's a
And
good
now he okay.
thing. Yeah, so disqualification, loses his lap, starts P10 now. It's a shame too, because he was going to be in the top 5, I think.
You know who that does move up to the top 5?
Furchinator.
The myth, the legend. Furchinator.
You know what? Furchinator may not be the fastest racer, but he shows up and he scores points. Not all the time, but he does score points. He would be a great Williams driver.
I think the problem with Furch mainly is that he has no problem finishing in the top 10. However, because he wrecks before the race ends, he doesn't get points as often as he should.
Yeah, and maybe with more experience, finishing this whole season, get some experience under his belt, things will come.
Pause.
You turn that. Purple again for a light through Sector 2.
Think he can improve on the lap time? No, 107. Oh,
Oh, that's a big wreck.
not sure if I would have done that, but
Session's over. So it looks like Clay's on his last lap here. I did not see what time he got. But it says he is still second.
so Core won the pole, Clay is second, Electric is third, Aim is fourth, First is fifth, Movement is sixth, Ronnie's seventh, Lamp, the Canadian, is an eighth.
He's actually Canadian from Mexico.
The Soaps, the German, is from ninth. Worm is in 10th, and Allen's the only man not in the top 10 right now. Yep.
Be interesting to see what happens this race.
Definitely.
Why did Soap say join the new invite? I think we are doing another lobby.
That's super.
All right, new lobby time.
All right. Oh, it must be this invite, I would assume, right?
Yeah, I would assume it's the newest one we got.
I was wondering why he just send us an invite to a race we were already in. It's because we weren't in it. Well, I'm sorry for the technical difficulties. Not on our part, of course. Never is.
Now, are you able to set grids in this, or will they have to do another qualifying?
I don't think they're going to do another qualifying, for sure. I think at this point they're just going to, if they do anything...
They could do a